Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I'm here, you're there. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Maggie, and I forgot what I was gonna say. So we have a lot of things to address today. We have my 2004, nope. We have my 2024. We have my 2024 hopes, dreams, and goals to go over. Now, the first thing I want to do is define hopes, goals, and dreams to you guys for myself so you understand how they're all different but similar. So I all looked this up, beforehand. I did my research. Thank you, Oxford Literature Dictionary. Love you. So, so let's go over the definition of hope. And as always, I'm a Google Pixel Pad. All right, so hope is the expectation and desire for a certain thing to happen this year. So my three things for that is health, good doctors, and to travel more. When I travel, it's usually to Philadelphia to visit my boyfriend. But this year, I want to do more than just go to one city. I want to go to other cities. Like last year, I went to Vancouver. I went to like the Finger Lakes area in New York. And then I visited my parents because they live in a different state. But like I didn't, you know, that's it. That's all I did. And I understand, some people have go years and some people have chill years, but like I'm in my 20s without kids. Like these are my go years. So that is something I hope for this year. Dreams. A cherished aspiration, ambition, or idea. So dreams to me are a lifetime thing, more like a lifetime goal. So my three things for this is to publish a cookbook, open a brunch restaurant, and then publish a memoir. And, you know, I know that sounds like narcissistic, especially to be 26 and be like, I want to publish a memoir. And it's not that I think my life is necessarily exciting or not boring, but I think I just love reading about ordinary people in like the 1860s and just what they were up to. And so maybe there's some little weirdo 100 years from now who's like, oh, this is what people in 2023 did. So that's just something, I don't know. I think that's just, something I look forward to. And I hope that history keeps going in that direction where people document what they do, because it just, regardless of what you do or what you don't do or who you are or status or wealth and everything, like it's just such an interesting life. Like we are all on the same timeline, but we're all doing different things and come from different cultures and backgrounds and meet the same or different people. And it's just, life is just beautiful. And I can go on. All right. I can go on. So finally, we have goals. And goals to me is something that is like this year. So the definition of that is the object of a person's ambition for this year. So I actually have four for this one. One is to get a job promotion. The second one is to have $5,000 in my savings account. The third one is to lose 20 pounds. And then the fourth one is to find a passion. And I know like some of you might be wondering, what does that last one mean? But I just feel like I just feel like something's missing in my life. Like I just look around at everyone and they have their hobbies and activities. And yes, like I like to paint, I like to craft, as you can see in the background. I appreciate art, but I just feel like there's nothing. I appreciate physical media, really. Like I love CDs, vinyls, tapes, cameras, film. Like I just, you know, I really do appreciate it, but I feel like I don't have a passion for something, and I want to bring that spark back. Um, so that's kind of what I'm going to be, looking for this year. It could be like this could become my passion, Um, maybe painting again will become my passion. It's just something that I want to be knowledgeable in and successful to a degree. Not like monetary successful, but like, oh, look, she put in time and effort for this. Like, that is so cool. That kind of like geeking out, nerdiness, passion. Does that make sense? If that doesn't make sense, sorry. you know, but that is my goal. That is my goal. So, yeah. So let is guys. So let's dive into the planners for this year. Okay, so one of these is not like the others. And it's this one. This is actually from 2023. Oh my god. 2023. I keep saying like 2003 and 2004. I need to stop. Okay, this is from 2023. I'll show you a little bit of it, but just kind of like this was January when this was February. This was April. Like, I just kind of jot down things, I don't use these pages as much, but I want to start this year. So this planner, both of these planners are 2024 and given to me as gifts. So we have this one. It's a big, thick boy, but like, let me just flip. Like, these are full days, full page days. So I want to start journaling, and I don't think I'm going to do it every day, but I definitely want to keep track of like my thoughts and feelings and everything through this journal. I think I'm also going to write my goals, and see, there is a page in here that has goals. So I am probably going to write my goals here. I have written my goals in my other planner, as you've been seeing, as it's been popping up as I've been saying, like what I want. But let me see. So this is, my mom got me this for Christmas. Thanks, Mom, again. And I always request a planner every year. It's the same size, I think, as this one. Yep. So the flaw with this is that it had like open brackets, and so like the cover's fallen out, the back cover's fallen out, but this has completely closed brackets, so like no one's going anywhere. Like, everyone is staying here, which is super great because like this is kind of, looks like it's been through the ringer. It's like, so I'm super excited to, use this guy. So I have already written my goals and everything and like my hopes. I'm going to see if I can cover my address. Sorry, don't want you guys to know where I live, but I have written everything already. And then I'm also going to, start writing in here. See, it's just a blank, and I just write, dinner with friends, blah, 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 blah. All that fun jazz. And then there is, still like this page, but again, I'm not going to use it. And I usually, for like this, I'll see if I can find the page. I usually use it for notes. Like, whenever I was planning on moving and stuff, I was doing like, cross comparison analysis basically of like, this requires this apartment is, $200 more, but includes, all of the utilities. I'll see if I can find it real quick. But It's not like I can, so sorry. But let me see if I can find it in the page. But yeah, I just take random notes. Like whenever I was looking for a new job 2 years ago, um, this would, a planner is where I would keep all of my notes and everything. And, oh, so for here. So like these are apartments I was looking at. This was like tours I was gonna do. It wasn't on these dates, but it was, you know, just keeping track of things. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna try to do this year is keep a journal in this one, because I have a lot of thoughts and feelings about life. And I do plan on seeing a therapist this year, so that's part of my good doctor's goal. Me by good doctors is just someone who will listen to me, because I feel like in the past my problems and concerns have been dismissed due to like weight or something. And it's not like I have major problems, but TMI, you know, skip over, I'll put a time if you don't want to hear about women's stuff. But for most of high school, or for all of high school, and then until my second year of college, I had 3 periods and I wasn't sexually active. So it's kind of like, you know, let's do the math. What's wrong with that? So, and I was listening, the first time I was listening to someone was like at the on-campus clinic. And I forgot why I went there originally, but it wasn't for my period, it's for something else. And then they were like, you gotta get that checked out. So then I scheduled like a gynecologist appointment, and they were kind of like, okay, well, we're gonna do these tests and everything. And I was like, cool, great. And whenever the test came back, they're like, well, hope you don't want to have kids because it's gonna be hard. I was like, and I really don't, you know. But like to hear that it's possibly gonna be, the ability, I guess, is gonna be possibly taken away from me is kind of like, it's a bit shocking. So that is something I don't want to relive. I wouldn't say it's trauma, you know, but it's definitely like an issue with the medical community. And I need to be like, if I don't like this PCP that I'm going to, like, I need to be like, okay, well, I'm gonna find another PCP. Like, it's not the end of the world. I gotta find someone who fits me and listens to my needs. It's like, you know, like the first therapist I go to is probably not going to be, you know, the one, but that doesn't mean I should just give up on therapy. So yeah, that's what I mean by good doctors. I don't think there's anything other ones I want to explain. Really, everything's pretty self-explanatory. So I hope you guys are creating goals for 2024. I would definitely do the 3 different things. Because it's good to have short-term, mid-term, and then long-term, lifelong goals. I think it's really good to just see your potential as a growth of a human, you know. So that's just, you know, that's just my 2 cents. You know, who am I really? But I appreciate you guys listening to me, and I hope you have a good day, and Happy New Year!